So we're in Wyoming, and tonight is the first night that we're actually going to be filming the band at a show, which is exciting. It's always a fun experience. I've had that experience multiple times now, and I always get really excited about it. The whole vibe is just interesting. You're backstage. You've got credentials. You get into places that I only could dream of before. So I'm excited.
I know this song. I can't think of the band though.
Bee Gees, but Saturday Night Fever is the movie.
All right. I never heard of that. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of those. I was born in the '99.
Yeah, you have more of like a Tuesday Night Fever, right?
What we're really doing is walking through everything, getting to know the show. Because the only time we saw this show was at the Opry, and it was different. Yeah, you know.
So, we are shooting the first show of our time with the band tonight, which is very exciting. I'm walking out of the backstage area currently to go to the car to change out shoes because we realized the shoes we're wearing are not going to be conducive to filming for a couple hours, and to get some food because I'm starving. Life on the road means you eat when you can and you sleep when you can. So that's what I'm about to do. I also want to just say that I am putting up these YouTube videos and learning as I go. I am a filmmaker, but I'm not necessarily a shooter, and so figuring out how to do this well and then figuring out our new equipment. So soon I will be doing these on a gimbal, which I'm very excited about because it'll look a lot better. But so far you're gonna get really raw footage that's not perfect, and I'm editing on the road, so it's gonna look kind of janky, but I don't know, it's been fun. I hope you're all enjoying it.
Oh, good.
Creepy baby backstage. There's always some creepy stuff in the backstage area.
I was like, this fucking band. Well, that's when what he saw in the record came out. So I was with him.
Oh no. Look who it is. It's moving.
I Loving You, was that the first?
Okay, I swear I'm not moving it. It just keeps appearing in different places. Do. Oh, Michael, what are you up to?
I am performing one of those many very glamorous tasks of independent documentary filmmaking.
Yeah?
I'm dumping footage. I'm connecting. Here, see if you can get a close up. This, believe it or not, is a 4 terabyte SSD drive. And it's, the size of it's half the size of a small Hershey bar. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
And it is the Micron Crucial, which again, not sponsored, but it's kind of the gold standard here. And I have just connected it to the computer and making sure that it's going to connect there. Now, normally what I would do is I would dump directly from the card onto the drive. But because this laptop is charging, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to eject the Crucial and put the card reader into the machine, the computer, and we're going to dump from the card reader. Oops. We only have 2 ports, so I can't plug in the card reader and the drive at the same time. So I'm going to dump from the card reader to the computer's hard drive, and then I'll transfer from the computer's hard drive onto the SSD. We will then later go back and do a backup as well. So I want to back up that data.
Yes, it's really a bummer. It's happened to us already, where, not on this shoot, but on another one, where you think you have everything and you're so excited about it, and then it's gone.
Yeah, a very, very, very important
Interview. A couple, actually, we've run
some
into
footage,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
on a previous project. And now, as is very fun, the laptop is not recognizing the card reader. So now we get to troubleshoot. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say now we get to troubleshoot that.
That's half of our lives is troubleshooting tech issues.
So yeah, just very,
Oh, gimbal is not cooperating. There we go.
very glamorous here. We're backstage. You know, you got the remnants of last night's snacks for the band, and they're about to come out and replenish those.
If some of you are following along with this video, there's the creepy baby again. Also, I'd like to just say that this is the first time I'm using the gimbal on the YouTube videos. We used it last night and it's great. It's just, it takes a little getting used to because it sometimes has a mind of its own. I'm like, no, don't shoot that. I'm pointing it this way. But it is nice to have it nice and smooth. We're really
Adventures in
enjoying that.
Gimbaling. We'll do another day. We'll do a little intro to the gimbals that we're liking.
Yeah, absolutely. And at some point, I think in the car on one of our drives that's coming up, oh, look at that. It's just going crazy there. I'd like to do a little filmmakers slang.
Love that. We also today saw, my buddy Gordon Height, shout out to Gordon again, who used to live in Jackson Hole. I texted him, I said, look, I know you probably saw this every Tuesday, but it's pretty amazing for us to see it. Just a big herd of probably, 30? Probably
Yeah, 20, 30, something like that.
20, 30, 40 bighorn rams, a bachelor group, all males, hanging out, and I mean they came within 20 feet of us easily. And got a couple of good shots. We'll stick them up on the feed right now.
Good morning. This is, I think, day 4. Day 5. I think yesterday it was day 4. Yes. Look at this. This is where I woke up this morning. You don't get to see me right now because I am rough, but this is gorgeous. And I'm really struck by how similar in some ways, not in all the ways obviously, but in some ways how this part of Wyoming, especially some of the mountains, not the big snow-capped ones, but the smaller rolling ones, and I don't know, it's weird. It makes me think of Ireland. It's not Ireland, not even close, even sort of visually, but it just makes me think of it. And anyway, look at this. Good morning. From a beautiful place. What a beautiful place to wake up. Let's see if I can zoom in a little for you. Look at that beautiful mountain. Can't even see the top of it. I hope you have a wonderful day today. We are having a wonderful week, and thank you for joining us.
So, have a brand new experience this morning, or last night rather. Something that's never happened to me in, let's see, I'm 57, so I've probably been camping for 55 years, probably not that much, 50 years. 50 years of camping, never had this happen. We came back to the campsite last night, and if you'll follow me over here, our tent was on the ground, and the ground here was kind of janked up to try to get stakes into. And so I said, oh babe, look, it's some of the stakes came out and the tent poles fell down and the tent fell down, and then we started looking for the stakes and we couldn't find them, except there are 4 of them and one of them was kind of janked up.
This one.
That one was the only one we could find. And so we kept looking around, and Alicia said, do you think an animal took the stakes? I'm like,
That doesn't make sense, but it's in the morning time.
So we, Alicia finally figured out what we think happened. Why don't you turn around and tell them?
Well, listen, you're talking to a true crime buff here. I think somebody stole the tent stakes and realized that the janky one was not going to be that great, so they only stole the good ones.
Because it was raining last night, and I think someone was desperate for tent stakes, and
you know, God bless them. I hope they got their tent
I
up.
hope that we had a car to sleep in, so we were okay.
And we literally had just said on the way up here that because we bought this tent just for the trip, like on Facebook Marketplace. It's a cheap used tent, and I had told Alicia that one of my life hacks for camping is I always throw away the steaks that come with the tent and buy really good tents and really good steaks. And so we had said already that we were going to do that today. So whoever's out there who really needed the steaks, we want to absolve you from responsibility. It's okay. We had a warm car to sleep in last night. We're going to get new steaks for today. You just enjoy yourself and God bless you. And I mean that. We're not.
No snark.
I'm not saying that snarkily. I mean that seriously. We love you.
You know, no big deal. Just hanging out here and these guys show up. Oh shit.
So we're going to talk a little bit about what happened the last couple of nights. The first night that we were here in Jackson was our first night on this shoot hanging out with the band. We had seen them a couple, I guess only once before, and had a couple of phone calls. But this was our first in person on the tour hanging out with the band.
Yep.
And the band, like a lot of bands, especially with an important part of on a very important tour like this, we wanted to make sure that we were making them feel at ease, that we weren't going to be disruptive, and that we weren't going to be taking anything away from the show to actually get the footage that we need for the thing. So why don't you tell them what we did the first night?
Yeah, so they had hotels. Not all bands have hotels. Sometimes they just sleep on the bus, but they had a hotel, and so we went and hung out with them in the hotel. Ooh, come on, Gimbal, work for me. The hotel bar, huh?
You good?
I know. Hotel bar, and just talked, and had a great time. Just got to know them. They got to know us a little bit, and it was really good.
Yeah, the goal for night one was just get everybody comfortable with each other. I told Allie, I feel like much more important than any footage we could have gotten that day or that night was just to create some connections there and create a certain the foundation for a certain level of trust. And then to me, night two, which was night one of shooting, which was last night, was just an extension of that. It was building on that trust. We wanted there to be a night of shooting at the show where, once again, I said to Alicia, if we don't get a single frame of footage that ends up at the movie tonight, that's okay. The most important thing is we want to shoot almost all handheld for this. We want to shoot, we may give up some really cool moments that we could have captured, but that's not what tonight is about. Tonight is about being in the background, making sure that they know that we're not going to get in their way. And then as we build up that trust level, I think there will be that space for us to go into some rooms where maybe the first night it wouldn't have been a good idea to go into. It's always better to be invited into those rooms rather than to ask permission to be in those rooms. And so, we love these guys and we love the band, and it's making a great documentary is not worth, A, ruining one of their shows, or B, having them have hurt feelings or having them feel like, oh my gosh, they told us they were going to be in the background and they really weren't. They were really a pain in the ass, I'll say one more thing, I'll let Alicia talk. I said to Alicia, the goal for tonight, over and above any footage we get, the goal for tonight is for everybody in that crew and band to go home and say, well, shit, we hardly knew they were there. They were fantastic,
Yeah, and I think we accomplished that. And I think it's fun to put yourself in a situation where you don't have as much freedom because it makes you be more creative. I was telling Michael on one of our drives today that I got some really cool shots because I was hanging back in the background and really not getting up in their faces while they were playing. So that can actually make your creativity better.
Yeah, we didn't bring up until the last day. We didn't bring, and we're not going to have a single zoom lens for the 5D, and we're really trying on the phone footage that we shoot for the movie, not to use the zoom function of the phone at all. And I know all the still photographers there are going to vigorously nod their heads at what I'm about to say, but having a fixed lens instead of a zoom really forces you to A, think differently about the shot, and B, if you want a different distance, to move your feet. You know, moving your feet is a really underrated. I think every photography teacher will tell still photographers, you know, learning to move your feet is one of the most crucial skills you can have, and I think that's sometimes overlooked for videographers, but it's equally true, I think.
I think that's absolutely true. That's one of the things I learned on our original documentary from folks when I did get to shoot. I'm not really a camera operator, but have started in that space, and it was float. Don't do a lot of this kind of stuff so that it doesn't just look like the static shot all the time.
Yeah.
Makes it feel alive.
All right, so thanks to our shout out to our buddies Robbie and Kenny for letting us have the stage for a second here.
Let me see if I can flip us around.
Yeah. Use your feet.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you want to do it that way?
I'm learning the gimbal, guys. 1, 2, 3. It should flip to. Nope. Okay. Well, let me do it this way. It's gonna try to like look at my face. I think. But anyway, that's the. I don't know what it did. That'll be fun. Bye.
All right, guys, keep tuning in. We'll keep bringing you behind the scenes of the nitty gritty dirt band documentary.
So we're about to check out a farmer's market that's right next to the venue. Everybody was coming in and saying like, "There's a farmer's market that just opened." So Michael and I are gonna walk up. Stumble up is probably a better word, because I can't walk like a normal person, a normal human. But look at this view right behind us, like right in front of us. Behind the farmer's market in front of us is what I meant. I'm tired. Words are hard.
So there's no way that you're going to be able to appreciate on this little video what we're seeing right now with these clouds and these hills, but it's magical.
It is magical. What an interesting day. The show got canceled.
Due to unforeseen circumstances. We're not at liberty to say more.
No, but it was last minute.
Last minute as in
like literally
15 minutes before the opener was supposed to go on.
Yep.
Shout out Britt Taylor, we love you.
So it's been an interesting night, and now there's just amazing clouds over the mountains, and I just told Michael we're gonna live in the moment and enjoy the scenery, because we can't capture it like we would like. But on to Helena tomorrow, so we'll see where we end up.
You know, and this is, once again, I hate to keep beating the drum, but this is independent filmmaking, you know, especially independent documentary filmmaking. You gotta hold on loosely, and you gotta
roll with the punches.
Like my dear friend Peter Bogdanovich always told me, you have to listen to the picture tell you what it wants to be.
And we're finding some interesting avenues that we think this picture wants to be. So we're gonna keep pulling that through. We're gonna keep chasing those rabbits.
Keep chasing those rabbits.
See ya.